Hi everyone, welcome back to the next instalment in the series about how we're completing this project, finding the area of the school. So you can see I've opened an Excel worksheet here and there's quite a bit going on. I'll describe this as we go around. I've imported the image that I created last time, which is the Google map of the school, and I've got 4 triangles here that I've overlaid. If I can find the area of each triangle and add them up, I'll have the total area. Because the triangles are scalene triangles, I'll be using Herons Rule for their areas. Herons Rule is this formula at the top of the screen that I've typed in here. So this is just for information. This is not telling Excel to do anything. It's like a label or a title. Formula for area is the square root of S by S take A by S take B by S take C. Now, S is the semi-perimeter. So the lengths A, B and C, the 3 edges of the triangle A, B and C, all added is the perimeter, divided by 2 is the semi-perimeter, and then again A, B and C in this formula are the edges of the triangle. Now there's no real matter in what order the lengths are written, because when we add numbers it doesn't matter the order we work with. So I've gone back to Google Maps and I've used on Google Maps that the distance between C and D, so this point C and this point D, I measured that on Google Maps to be 121.4 metres. Now I used maximum zoom, magnified as much as I could, and I rounded to 1 decimal place. I think with Google, working to the nearest tenth of a metre is probably the highest accuracy we could hope for. So I measured each edge of the green triangle. There they are. I did the same with the blue, the brown and the grey triangle. So all of these lengths were measured using Google and recorded. Each of these are just numbers. If I click on them, you see it's just a numeric value. These are just labels. The text CD represents the distance along edge CD. Now for the actual calculations. I've got some spaces down the bottom here. So in this cell here, I want to calculate the semi-perimeter of the green triangle. I'll need to use Excel to give a formula like this. When we start calculations in Excel, we have to be on a new cell and we have to start with an equals key. Now I'll put a bracket and I won't write A plus B plus C. I'll click on this cell here. It puts B5, which is the cell reference. It means Excel will go and retrieve the value 121.4, added to the value here, added to the third one. I close the brackets and then I put divide by with a /2 to complete the S part of Heron's formula. The semi-perimeter of this green triangle is 404.4. Now the nice thing is, because there are cell references, I can cut and paste that formula across the page for the blue, the brown and the grey triangle, and it updates automatically. If I look at this one here, then the 208.5, the formula is reading H5, H6 and H7, which are the right 3 cells for the grey triangle. Now the second step is to use the bigger part of Heron's formula. So again, click on a blank cell, start with the equals key. Unfortunately, we don't have a square root sign on the keyboard, so Excel requires that we put SQRT and then we put a pair of brackets. What goes inside these brackets is what goes inside or underneath the square root sign. Instead of S, I'll be clicking on the cell B9 because that will retrieve the value 404.4. Asterisk is used for multiplication. Then I have brackets where it says S take A. I'll have to click on this one again, subtract, and I'm just going to go, the top number is A, the middle one is B. I'll move outside though, oops, sorry, I've got to click outside. Click outside those brackets, multiplied by S take B, close the brackets, multiply by S take C. close those brackets, and then the red brackets all match. I still have to have a closing bracket for the SQRT function, and that gives me the area of the green triangle in square meters. Again, I can copy and paste that for the other 3 triangles. Now when it comes to the total area of the school, again, it's a calculation, so I start with the equals, and I really just need to add the answer for the green one, the blue one, the brown one, and the grey one. And there's my answer for the area of Fernvale State School using Herons formula. The raw measurements came from Google Maps, and I have tabulated it here, and I've cross-referenced the letters here with the letters on the diagram. So anybody looking at my work should be able to understand how these numbers match the picture. That's enough for this time. Thanks for watching.